Hello. And so it begins, and I am freaked out. I'm scared. There's so much I want to deliver to you, so much territory to cover. And I am not planning this as I go. I'm not like in my head working it out, creating this path. I'm focusing on being present in the here and now and using my feelings to create this for you. And this is so very different to how I have done things in the past. Maybe not that different because I've never been much of a planner. And this is all part of what I want to empower, what I want to give you so that you are empowered to do life your way, the way in which you are most alive, the way that works for you, the way that maybe doesn't work for you, but you experimented anyway. This series is all about experimenting. Don't take my word for anything. Do your own experiments. Because what I say might be completely irrelevant for you and what you need and what you want. And if this series is about anything, it's about you getting more and more in touch with what you want. Not the part of you that wants revenge or to be superior, to win while others lose. No, not that. And most of you are mothers. And I know that mothers have a big heart in there. And sometimes it might have been covered up by things, and that's just how it goes. This series is about starting, and for some of you, starting over because you've done some of this work before. And yet, the very basic steps are still so relevant to go back to over and over and really start again. But before we really start, before I start, I want to let you know some things about how it's going to go. Some things like this thing about I'm not planning. It's I'm going to be rolling and I'm going to be responding to you. So when you write things in your group, this is going to be woven in. And let me know anytime when you have feedback, when you're like, this didn't work for me. Will you do that? Can you say more about this? I might write some more about it. I might make another video because I want these spaces to be alive and not super linear. This isn't about me being a leader and you following. This is not school. This is very different from school. This is emergence. This is discovery. This is evolution. This is experimenting. You'll see me in a lot of different places. I'm a nomad. I go from place to place, training up more and more in the work that I do. The game world I play in most is called possibility management. You'll probably hear me talk about that a lot. And this conscious feelings work, specifically conscious anger work that this series is all about, will be my focus, but there will from time to time be a lot of other things woven in because it's all connected. I will be sending you in the show notes for each video, I'll be sending you from time to time a website, maybe two, maybe three. It can be overwhelming. The websites have a lot in them. So they're optional. Read them, do what you want with them, or just keep it to the videos, keep it to the writing in the groups. This is yours. This is designed to be tailored to fit your particular circumstances. If you have a lot of time, great. Watch a lot, read a lot, do whatever you want. If you're short on time, my hope is that the videos can be like a one a day or one every other day. You watch them how often you want. Watch as much of the video as you want. Turn it off, start it again, fast forward to see what's going on. This is for you. What I want to start by delivering to you about is instructions, is the experiment of becoming centered or becoming even more centered than you used to be. And this is how it goes. And if you aren't in a place where you can do it right now, you could listen, get it at least in your mental body, and then maybe watch it again and follow the instructions as I deliver them and really do it so you can get the experiential reality happening in your system. This is an experiential distinction. It's not a mental, it's not an idea, it's not an imaginary thing. And it makes a difference. Being centered is a big part of being present. And if you're not here and now, it limits what's possible. So if you need to pause the video and tell the people in your world, I'll be right back, or take yourself somewhere where you can really focus, maybe sit down, maybe stand on the earth with your bare feet, do that now. And whether you've paused or not, I'll continue. So with your feet flat on the ground, bare if possible, on the earth if possible, put your attention inward. Turn your attention into your physical body and simply notice your physical body. Say hello. Maybe scan it from head to toe, from foot to head. Just notice. Don't change anything. This isn't about changing anything, and yet things might change because noticing is a powerful action. Next, direct your attention to your physical body's center, which is between your hips. It's about a grapefruit size chunk of your body between your hips, a couple of inches below your belly button, tucked against your spine. It's a balancing point, center of your physical body. It is reliable. It is always right there. No matter where you go, where your mind goes, your physical center is always right there. Now, your energetic center, however, can go all over the place. And it can split, because when you split your attention, you split your energetic center. You might have heard this saying, where your attention goes, your energy will flow. So notice right now your energetic kind of blueprint. Notice how it is for you right now, because over the course of the day, over the course of the week, over the course of your life, you have put your attention in so many different places, and you have not necessarily brought it back. And it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's simply how things go. You have an ability, an aptitude, a competence that may not necessarily be conscious competence about where you put your attention and if or when you bring it back. And what I invite you to do once you've noticed some things about that is use your intention, which is a low intensity anger. Notice how this is using low intensity anger to bring your pieces of your energetic center back and bring them into a ball in front of you. There may be one or two chunks that have gone in different directions, into the past, the future, to other people, to matters, to your calendar, up into your head. There's probably a lot of attention up in your head that could come down into this space in front of you. It might be that you have your center is in 100 pieces, and you can one by one bring them and find them. Where have you given your attention, your authority to, and not yet brought it back? Where is your energy gone? Bring it back. The more you do this, the more centered you can become. And this is great when this energy is in front of you in a ball. And what to do next when you're at that part, and you decide when that is again use your intention to bring this ball of energetic centeredness and put your energetic center on your physical center, underneath your belly button, between your hips, just in front of your spine, a couple of inches below your belly button. You can put your hands there, really feel and sense the experiential distinction of being centered. Notice by taking an energetic snapshot, this is what it can be like. And now experiment for a couple of moments about give your center somewhere, give it to me, and bring it back. Put it up in your head and bring it back. Choose a person in your world and give it to them and bring it back. This exercises energetic muscles. It exercises your anger to do what you want. And this is such a core foundational part of what we're going to be doing together over these weeks. Is I will be adding building blocks from here. And I offer the experiment to take with you of a number of times a day. You decide how many, you decide when. You will make time to become centered again. Some possibilities I have for you are before you go to sleep at night, as soon as possible when you wake up, before you eat, after you get up from the table or before you do, anytime you go to the bathroom, anytime you're waiting for something like a kettle to boil or the light to change colors so that you can cross the street at an intersection. You choose when. You might want to set alarms on your phone to remind you, get centered. You can put post-it notes in different parts of your world. Say centered, just a big C question mark. You choose. You design an experiment that will exercise your muscles for becoming ever more centered. Centered in the position of an authentic adult, a possibilitator, a person of integrity, a lover, a guardian, a magician. Practice it in front of the mirror a few times. I wish you radically centered, ever more radically centered. And I wish you access to this low intensity, clear anger. It's about wanting to be centered so that you can be here and now with more access to what you want for your life and for the people you love. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.